have power, you have control, and you don't even have to talk. Your very presence standing there makes him listen. That's the beginning step of a clean slate. That means all the baggage that you guys had are now gone. He's brand new, you're brand new. Now we connect you guys back the correct way. All right? And everything falls into place perfectly. Please. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to come up, you're going to show him how much you missed him. Now this is about him now following the rules regardless on what you do. That means that the law comes first. Nothing overthrows it, not even you guys. So I gave a command to do something. This command going to place, it means you have to go to this spot here and stay on this spot. You're going to hear it one time and one time only. You have to respond and you have to follow the rules. Okay? All you're going to do is come over and distract him. So just don't say his name. Just come over and load him up. And when I tell you step back, just step back. So come on over. Just one at a time. Just walk straight over. Just remember, this has nothing to do with you. You love him up just like you missed him. Now take a couple steps back. And come back again, load him up. All right, take a couple steps back. Come back again. Take a couple steps back. Okay, so what you're doing now with him is a distraction. We want you to love him up and make him not want to listen to the rules. Okay? He has to say, I have to listen to the rules. Nothing you do can make me not listen to the rules. When you guys have him home, you're not going to do that with him. Because you're going to have to develop a new working relationship first. He develops a working relationship first, a friendship second. Okay, what you guys did is you created a friendship first, no working at all. So he took friendship and he took it to a whole other level where friends can't work for friends.
Right.
So that's why he doesn't listen, because you're his best friend. He has to have first a working relationship, because you're asking to do things for you. You're asking to be obedient. You're asking to follow rules. With that, he has to have a working mindset to do that. He has to have a disciplined mindset. He can't have a free-for-all mindset and have to follow rules at the same time.
Right.
Okay? So that's why this is so important. He first learns with you to follow rules. And when he follows great rules with you, you're going to create a great friendship after that. Now, the secret to that now is that the work relationship is always going to be first in his brain. So no matter how much you school him after, you always have control over him because you create a work relationship first. Okay? That's why it was hard the opposite way, because you create a friendship first.
Oh, yeah.
And once you create a friendship first,
I was his mother.
exactly, but the problem with that now is that he doesn't understand how to follow rules with you because there aren't any. Okay? He sees you as an equal.
Yeah.
So he sees you as an equal, he can't follow your rules. It's not because he doesn't want to, he just can't. Because equals don't follow each other's rules. They're equals.
Right.
Okay? So he has to understand you're the boss, he's not. Come back and pet him and level him up again. See how calm his brain is getting now? Because he understands I can get loved up, I still have to follow the rules. Want to step back again? Good. Alright, you come now. Do the same thing. You're just going to walk up, level him up, and when I tell you step back, step back. Okay, take a couple steps back. And see how he just self-submits? He's like, I got to follow the rules. I love you guys, but the rules come first. Come level him up again.
Ready.
All right, take a couple steps back. Good. Beautiful. All right, so you're going to go back again, and now you're going to come back. And you're going to pick this leash up here and stand next to him and don't do anything. Just come over where I am and just hold the leash in your hand and just stand there. Don't pay any attention to him at all. You're just facing me, just stand there. Good. His job is to understand now that leash has no power. You have no power. The only thing that has power is that command I gave him. That's it. That's the only thing he has to think about. I gave you a command to do something, you block everything else out. Drop leash, walk away. All right, go back over there, pick it up and stand next to him. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take him for a little walk down here. So you're going to say his name and tell him to walk. Okay? When you get here, I want you to take your left hand, pop it straight back, turn, go back here and tell him to place. Okay? So when you hold it just how you're holding it. So your left hand is going to, when you walk him up here and stop, you're going to slide it down, pop it straight back towards his tail, turn, stay on the black carpet, walk back here and just tell him to place. And go back to it and stand where you are. Right? So to say Rooney walk.
Rooney walk.
You go. No, stop talking to him. You go. He knows his job. Pop it straight back. Good. Get him out of your way. Good. You keep walking. Tell him to place.
To place.
And you come back over here where you were. Good. Okay. Fix the leash over his head. Good. So when you say Rooney walk, you don't pay any attention to him. When you talk now, it's law. He only hears it once. That's it. Everything is one time, it's law. I'm not going to ever repeat myself. That's how you know your dog is being obedient to you. You only speak once. You never repeat yourself. Okay, so when you say Rooney walk, you just go do the exact same thing. You walk up here, pop me straight back, turn. What you're doing is you're just clarifying, when I speak now, the rules apply with my voice with the same rules. Okay, so tell him, Rooney walk and just go. Don't even look at him.
Rooney walk.
Good. He knows his job. Pop it straight back. There you go. Walk straight back, come to place.
To place.
Good. Drop, please walk away. See how easy that is? Because we're connecting you guys back with nothing but rules now. Because we created that clean slate, he doesn't see you anywhere where he used to see you. You're a completely different person to him. Okay? Because of that, you get a whole do-over. So now now you can clarify, these are our new rules. This is how life is going to work from now on. Okay? And we're going to guide you through now. The thing with rules is that we're not looking to make him a robot dog. Okay? What we're looking to do is make him a very happy dog that you enjoy. That means that your rules is what's important. So if you say, I want my dog to hang out on the couch with me, it's acceptable if it's okay with you. I want my dog to be able to do this with me. It's acceptable. I don't want my dog to do this. I don't want my dog to do that. These are the things we're clarifying. What's acceptable for you and unacceptable, because you're the leader now. It's not what's acceptable for him. It's what's acceptable for you guys. You're setting the new boundaries and new rules. Because that's what's going to give him the freedom to teach him what's expected of him. Once he learns what's expected of him, you won't have to tell him to do anything. He'll do it all by himself. That's the whole point of this. He has nothing but freedom. So he'll know how to greet people at the doorway when they come in. You won't have to go and tell him to not jump on people or do this or do that. He'll know what he's supposed to do. He'll know how he's supposed to act in certain situation without you telling him to do anything. The only time you have to open your mouth to tell him anything is if you're telling him a law. A law is, I want you to go to your place. Because I said it, you have to listen to me. If I tell you to walk with me, you have to walk with me. If I call you to me, you have to come to me. If I tell you lay down, you have to lay down. These are laws. That means they come from you. Everything after that is behaviors. He's responsible for his behavior without your talking. He's held accountable for himself. The only time he's held accountable to you is when you speak to him. Okay? So go back over to pick up leash and stand next to him. Okay, so this time you're going to hold leash the exact same way, but this time what you're going to do is you're going to get him used to walking with you now. So the first few times, you're going to have to clarify how to get out of your way when you walk with him. So you're going to come up here, make a left turn down here. When I tell you make a turn, you're going to pop me straight back, turn left, and turn into him. So what you're telling me is when I turn, you have to move out of my way and give me free passage to walk. Okay? So tell him Rooney walk.
Rooney walk.
Good. You just go down here. When I tell you to make a turn, you're going to make a left turn. Relax your hand. Put your hands down. Relax. Make a left turn, pop straight back. See how he got out of your way? Keep going. He's going to just get out of here. He has to come. Just keep the leash nice and loose and calm. Just like, no. Keep going. Up and down.
Come on, Rooney walk.
Relax your hands. No tension. He's supposed to walk just like that with a very loosely turn. See how he got out of your way? Keep going. You go all the way up here, make another left turn. Make a left turn. See how he got out of your way? Good. Keep going. Your job is to walk, to pretend he's not even with you. His job is to pay attention. Your job is not to pay attention to him. No tension on the leash. Good. But come on, keep walking. All right, stop right there. Now he learns to come and stop So now I'm going to make him read your side. Okay? As soon as he realizes that your words mean something, he's not going to ever disobey you again with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distract him. Just like what you were doing was a distraction, and I was the law. Now you're the law. I'm the distraction. All right? So all I want you to do is if he goes to get up and come to me, I just want you to take this, you give it a pop straight back, don't say anything to him. All right? Hey, buddy, how are you? Hi. Hi there. Good boy. Hi. Pop it straight back. Good. Hey. Hey. Buddy. Pop it straight back. Good. And that's it. Relax your hand. Hey. You get excited all you want, but you can't leave you. Okay? Because you're the law. Because you said when you walk, that means you stay with me. Nothing else matters. Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy. So you get excited as you want, you can't leave you. Okay? And that's very hard for him because remember, he's connected to me. So for him not to want to come to me, it's very hard for him, but that's what the law says. The law says nothing overthrows him. Once you say, because also after, because he's on a command now. When you walk, it's a command, it's a law. That means you have to walk with me and stay with me. If I stop, you stop. If I go, you go. Whatever I do, you do. And I'm never going to repeat myself. So just walk off with him. Don't let me say anything. Just walk. Because he's on that still command. You need to tell him to him one time. See how he's already out of your way? He already knew you were going to turn. That's how he's paying attention to you. If I stop there again, now he stops and submits to you. When he stops here, he can do three things. He can stand, sit, or lay down. You don't give him any commands. He's already on a command. Right? The reason why we don't give him any commands here is because that one command is powerful enough to make him stay and do his job without having to say anything else. Because if you tell him to sit or lay down, he has to be held accountable for that. That means if you're stopping to talk to somebody and you're talking to them for maybe 5-10 minutes and you give him a command to sit or lay down, and all of a sudden he disobeyed that command, you're in a conversation. You're not going to discipline him for breaking the command because you're in a conversation. That's why we don't give a command there. He's already on a command. He can do whatever he wants there. He just has to stay with you.
So as soon as he hears that walk.
He has to be connected to your left side.
All right.
Okay? Now what you do is
That's amazing.
yeah, you're going to walk him again, and you're going to set the table over and tell him to place. So automatically gets out of your way. All right, make a left turn here and tell him to place.
To place.
As soon as his butt hits the ground, drop the leash, walk away. So just have a seat for a minute, give him a chance to think about what's going on. Now what we're going to do, the last exercise we're going to do before the lesson is a disconnect. That means you're going to give him a command to stay someplace. Now, everything is built in. You don't ever have to tell him stay. To place means stay. Down means stay. When you walk means stay with me. Okay, everything is built into one command. You don't have to say a bunch of different commands to mean one thing. We make it very, very easy.
So basically it's walk and to place.
No, walk, to place, when you come, down, and sit. We don't usually use the sit because it's useless. Okay, we let him do it himself. He learned sit first, but then we get it out of the picture because he learns just to self-submit to you. The down is what's important. Him being able to stay someplace. Because we don't put the dogs on sits and let them stay. We put them on downs and let them stay. All right, so now what we're going to do is a disconnect with him. So what you're going to do now, when you walk, and I tell you stop, you're going to stop with him, you're going to guide him straight down with your left hand. You're just going to take your left hand, slide it down the leash, and tell him down and guide it downwards. Okay, so come in. Just go grab the leash and pick it up again. You can always pause there for a minute, clarifying that you're on a command here, and you can't do anything. Just because I come over there doesn't mean you can do anything. You have to still stay in that command until I tell you. The only thing that overthrows a command is another command. That's it. So he's held accountable for this command until you say Rooney walk, he has to stay on the place. Right now, tell him Rooney walk.
Rooney walk.
And you just go. And keep walking. Just walk just like it's normal. Just pretend he's not with you. stand up though. Good. Alright, now you have to tell him Rooney walk again because you gave him a down command. So tell him Rooney walk.
Rooney walk.
Good. Now stop there again and just say down to him.
Down.
Alright, drop the leash. Walk away. So that's now a disconnect from you. That means if I tell you a down command here, you have to stay in that spot until I release you from it. Alright, when you go back to him, he's still on the down, so pick up the leash and stand next to him. So guide the leash back down again. Don't say anything to him. Guide the leash back down quickly. Good. Drop the leash again, walk away. Always keep your eye on him to make sure if he gets up, he has to be held accountable for this. Go back to him, pick up the leash and stand next to him again. He has to learn the same rules with you. Down means nothing. He's perfect. Well, the reason why you repeated it again because he got up. He's not supposed to ever get up. You didn't release him from it. Unless you personally release him from a down command, he has to stay on the down until you say something different. Okay? That's what he got corrected for just now, because he broke a command. So the correction now doesn't come from you. The correction comes from the collar. That's why he wears the e-collar. Okay? E-collar has to disconnect you from anything negative. You're always positive. You're never negative. You can't include yourself in any negativity. He needs to trust you. He can't trust you if you're being negative. He can only trust you if he can trust the positive in you. Remember, the problem is negative, never you. Disobeying is negative, never you. You're always positive. Anything that you say, anything that you do with him is a positive, never a negative. You never want to be afraid of you, you want him to trust you. Okay, because the more he trusts you, the more he's going to want to listen to you. All right, now say, Rooney walk and go.
Rooney walk.
Keep the leash nice and loose. Good. Okay, stop there again. Tell him down.
Down.
Drop leash, walk away. So when here's that down command, what you're telling him is that that's your new safe place. I'm not your safe place anymore. When you say Rooney come or Rooney walk, I'm your safe place. That means you have to stay with me. Okay, nothing bad will happen. But this is what you're telling him here because I gave you that down command. That's your new safe place. You trust me. Nothing bad will happen to you. But if you disobey me, you're going to pay a consequence for it because you didn't trust me. If you trust me, nothing negative will happen. But if you disobey me, you're on your own. I can't be responsible for the negative. I can only be responsible for the positive. Positive says if you follow the rules, like just now you got up. Okay, you're just going to walk back to him. Pick up the leash, go right down, pick up the leash. Take him right back to the same spot. Turn him back around, guide him down. Don't say anything to him. Just guide him down, guide him down. No, don't say anything to him. Drop the leash, walk away. You're never there. Negative has nothing to do with you. You don't know emotions. The collar goes into effect. That feeling shows up. He understands that he did something wrong. Or your job is to get him back in that spot as fast as possible. Because the correction is going to stand until he gets back on the safe spot. So he's going to have that feeling consistent until he gets back there. So that's why your job is to get him back there as soon as possible so you can get rid of that feeling. Okay, that's what you're saying. You're saying, I'm going to help you get rid of the feeling, but you got to trust me. You should have stayed here in the first place. I told you, if you listen to me, nothing negative will happen. Because you know what's happening right now? Nothing. No feeling, nothing negative happening. Why? Because he's listening to you. Okay, that's the whole part of training. He has to trust you. Trust what I say. I'm always right, you're always wrong. All right, go back to the pick up the leash and stand next to him. Okay. Now you started clear. See, all these things are things that we'll be working with you because all these things that we have to teach you what your responsibility is to him. To make sure he understands that when he breaks those rules, something negative is going to occur. If he doesn't break the rules, positive things happen. There has to be a positive and a negative to make something work. Positive doesn't work by itself, and negative doesn't work by itself. It works as a team effort. There's right and there's wrong. There's got to get clarity between the two. Okay? Something just can't go right. Right comes from wrong, wrong comes from right. There's a balance to it to make it work. So that's all you do is clarifying. My balance is trust me. Because either way, when I open my mouth and say something to you, either way you're going to do it. Do it my way. My way will bring you pleasure. If you don't do it my way, the law will step in and make you do it. So beat the law. Okay? Because when it comes out of your mouth, he's responsible for it. That's why you only speak once to him. When it comes out of your mouth, he has to make a choice. Either he trusts you and does the position he's supposed to do, or do the command he's supposed to do, or he disobeys you and the law will step in and make him do it. And if the law steps in, it's too late. The consequence is going to happen. So you tell him to beat the law. Listen to me, trust me, don't let the law step in. Okay? And once he gets comfortable with that, clear with that, he's going to trust you 100%. Because, like I said, the more you get him to trust you, the more he's going to want to listen to you. Nobody listens to somebody they don't trust.
Right.
Okay? So all this is based on trust. You're telling him, I'm always your positive. Trust me 100%, and nothing bad will ever happen to you with me. Ever. Okay? I'm your safe person.
Right.
Okay? That's what you tell him. So, like I said, this is a disconnect. You tell him down here, you walk away. He's like, Mom told me down here. This is where I'm supposed to stay. Because I know if she's told me to stay here, nothing bad will happen to me. Because it came out of her mouth. That's the trust. But the other part is also you say, if you don't trust me and you leave that spot without my permission, I can't be responsible. You're on your own. Okay, so whenever he doesn't trust you, he's on his own. That means the consequence is going to happen. The law is going to step in and make him do it. That's his fault, not yours. Trust me, nothing bad will happen. All right, walk him again. So say his name and tell him to walk.
Rooney walk.
Good. So nice and calm, everything's coming out. You just walk nice and normal, then bring it back here, center his place.
Place.
Drop this, walk away. Okay. You just walk away. So he has a choice. You see how he's standing? He has a choice. We don't give him any rules. It's up to him. So just go have a seat now, hang out a little bit. Just to watch him with his calm demeanor now and his clarity is like
amazed.
Night and day from the first week.
Yeah,
This is completely a different dog from the first week.
I know. As soon as he walked in, I was like, wow.
It was like,
Big difference.
What a, like, he would come out of the kennel and he would just be like, what's going to happen now? Who's going to
That's how he was when we picked him
calm
up
down,
as a baby.
calm down. Because I'm ready to because I'm hanging out to leash because he's ready to duck and do something because he's like, I don't know what to do. Can I trust you? Like, what's going on? Yeah, but now he's like, solid. Like,
He is
solid.
so confident now.
He's super solid. I mean, like I said, I don't ever put him on a leash anymore. I take him all around the property, no leash. He just loves being loose, and he just stays with me the entire time. No matter what's going on around him, because what you're creating, you're a safe person. I'm a safe person. So
Right.
everything connected to me is positive. Leaving me is negative. So he understands I'm not going to leave because the thing is, what you clarify to him, I can't protect you over there. I can only protect you here. Okay? So the closer you stay with me, the more I can protect you. I can't protect you from away from me. Okay? I can't be your safe person over there. So you have to trust me. He turned out to be such a sweet dog. Really, tell you, like I said, the last week with him has been such a pleasure to train him. It's been such a pleasure. Because you guys, you understand that the part that that I had to go through with him to get that, I so appreciate being able to actually enjoy him, have fun with him. In the process of not having to correct him anymore. I literally don't correct him for anything, like at all. He gets corrected for nothing.
He is absolutely stunning. Just the first
Right
right
now,
now is crazy eyes.
He's
going on.
stunning. I'm like, I just want to.
There's the eyes.
Oh yeah. I know. Trust me.
He is out of control with this.
I told her for the first I'm coming up every day from training. I'm like, he's still freaking out. He just won't control himself. So here, see now, so this is what a correction looks like. Okay. No talking, no yelling, no getting involved. Okay, as soon as he leaves there, that feeling shows up and it doesn't go away until he gets his butt back on there. But you can't be involved. You're invisible, you don't exist. He has to blame himself. He has to blame leaving there. Okay? So as I'm doing this, so what I'm doing is I'm tapping the button each time. So as soon as he leaves there, the process starts. Okay? It continues until he gets his butt back on there. It doesn't stop. So tap release, tap release, tap release. But my job now is to get his butt back on there as fast as possible. That's why I'm not going to dilly dally. I'm not just going to sit there and keep correcting him. I have to get it to stop. So my job is to grab that leash and get him back as fast as possible, because the only way it's going to stop is if he gets back on it. Because that's what I'm telling you, that's your safe place. Anything off of there is not safe anymore. Unless I come and release you with my voice, it's not safe. It's only safe because what's safe is that. Because I told you to go there, that's what's safe. And before, when he used to get in the beginning, when he got corrected, forget it, he would go into a panic. Now he just accepts it. He's like, I messed up, sorry. Let's move on. All right, that's good for today. So the next lesson is going to be the free-for-all and the off-leash connection. And then we're going to